Hi, I'm in Frieha Altaf's home today. She's a good friend of mine. उनको 20 साल से मैं जानती हूँ. सुपर मॉडल हैं, बिजनेस वुमन हैं, पाकिस्तान की सबसे सक्सेसफुल इवेंट मैनेजर हैं, कैटवॉक चलाती हैं, कैटलिस्ट पीआर चलाती हैं. There is nobody like Frieha. But हम उनसे क्यों मिल रहे हैं? She's Ahi's first icon because I feel that she is an exceptionally inspirational woman. जो लोग कहते हैं कि तलाक के बाद ज़िंदगी औरत की ख़त्म हो जाती है, we're going to talk to Frieha about that. जो लोग कहते हैं कि पर्सनल ट्रेजेडीज़ होती हैं, उसके बाद औरतें उनमें से कैसे निकलें, हम उनसे बात करेंगे. जो लोग ये सोचते हैं कि औरतें इकोनॉमिकली फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं हो सकती, हम उनसे बात करेंगे. आप उनका घर देख रहे हैं, ये सब उनकी मेहनत का नतीजा है. शी इज़ अ ग्रेट मदर. She's such an influence for so many women, so many younger women who come to her. तो हमने बैठ के उनके साथ ये देखना है कि उनकी परसेप्शन क्या है, लोग उनको कैसा देखते रहे हैं उनके पूरे करियर में, और आज वो जहाँ खड़ी हैं उसकी वजह क्या है.
So my house is very eclectic.
Yeah.
There's lots of, I love old things.
Yes.
You've seen the old car outside, and I've had few in Canada.
Yeah.
And I like old things because वो चीज़ें मिलती नहीं हैं, और जो नई चीज़ें हैं वो तो मिल ही जाती हैं, right? So I think it's always important to preserve. और पाकिस्तान में preservation नहीं है, ठीक है? So that's why मैंने जब काम भी शुरू किया था, all the old buildings, हिंदू जिमखाना में पहला इवेंट किया, जो किसी को पता ही नहीं था कि हिंदू जिमखाना एग्जिस्ट करता है. So इस तरह की चीज़ें. So this chandelier is from obviously from Venice, Murano, and I went and picked it myself with two of my event manager friends. So basically, let me show you some of this old furniture that I have.
Yeah.
Because I like old things, you
Yeah.
know. So this, of course, a gramophone. And
you changed this room because last time I came there was a party going on in here.
Yeah, so obviously it was a through and through, and there was a gazebo outside and everything, and I opened it up. Okay, but these red sofas, this painting is from Egypt. These are also from Egypt.
Yeah.
These are really old. They're like 50 years old. And Abu, obviously, my father loved bringing things. I think मुझे वहाँ से जो shopaholic वाला है ना system, वो वहीं से शुरू हुआ है. So he got these. I have to change the stuff now because they're this red.
But if you change the tapestry, you lose the antique touch.
And you don't get this.
You don't get this.
You just don't get it. But the problem is that it's sort of tearing now because with every old thing you have to look after it, and you know. So
Frieha, these are your dad's sofas.
Yeah.
And what kind of memories do you have of him?
So my father, I always say I'm my father's daughter because he was obviously in the Air Force. And अब्बू जो थे एयर फोर्स में, उन्होंने लड़ाई भी लड़ी है सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर में. अपनी उम्र कम लिखा के 15 साल लिख दिया था, जब 19 साल लिख दिया था, 15 साल के थे.
Oh God.
So he fought in the World War. So उस जमाने से then he went into, he was the first batch in PIA. So उनको शौक था चीजें जमा करने का, यानी कि these are from Paris and these are from there, that's from Italy. And then he always bought these old I don't think he had very good taste in paintings, but this was one painting that I loved that he bought, okay, because she was this beautiful girl from Egypt, and I just loved this painting that he had. But his, I wanted to keep his stuff because again, you will not find these anywhere. And then of course I have love of reading and all my books. Believe it or not, कि 10 साल तक मेरी किताबें अभी ऊपर भी बहुत है, लेकिन पड़ी हुई थी डब्बों में. मैंने कोविड में फिर ये पुरानी कैबिनेट है, ब्यूटीफुल ज्वेलरी कैबिनेट, which I then had installed with the red wood and put a lot of my books in here so that I could see them because I like to see things.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of clutter, but that's what I'm all about.
But that's also your
organized
life.
clutter.
That's also your life, right?
It is, but organized clutter. So I can see everything. I know everything. This is of course a Jamal Bangladeshi artist. I like South Asian artists. This is of course हमारे Jamil Naksh साहब हैं. So masters में मुझे वो कोई शौक नहीं है कि मैं पुराने masters. If I don't like something, I don't want to buy it. I actually invest more in contemporary art because I like that more.
Yeah.
So I find them, and of course, one of the first paintings that I invested in of this gentleman, Salman Toor,
Oh
right
my
here.
God.
Okay, this was one of my first paintings, and it was the National Geographic.
That is a very early Salman Toor because he doesn't use these colors anymore.
Yeah, so this is a very early Salman Toor, but he took the National Geographic girl and turned him into a boy, and then with the thing. And of course, he's a very, very favorite of mine is Ahmed Parvez. I've always liked bright colors. You know me, I like bright colors. So, and I like the way he works. So this is another artist that I really, really like. Who, out of the masters. Uski sabse aata hai mere paas. There's another Jameel Naksh is lying on the floor. Sorry. but it doesn't mean I don't like him. It's just that I can't put everything.
Okay, this is disturbing.
Yeah, it is. But it's also interesting, right? Yeah, I know. Sometimes I buy things and I regret them. But then again, it's a talking piece.
It's kind of like...
little insect crabs that make up a human face. I've got lots
I'm being a little bit of a shrink here. So you've got some very disturbing pieces.
Yeah.
And so there has to be some kind of turmoil inside.
Of course there is. अगर turmoil नहीं होएगा तो energy और वो फिर चीजें भी नहीं निकल के आती ना. So my turmoil I dealt with again when I turned 34 and I finally got divorced from my husband. I dealt with that.
That was your first marriage?
No. It was...
I
made lots of mistakes.
we need to know.
So again, I talked about this.
Yeah.
मैंने ये इसकी बात बहुत की है कि because when I was a child, I went through child sexual abuse and it traumatized me in such a way which I never understood. And उसमें ये होता है कि when you're a child, you become बहुत ज़्यादा shame, आपके अंदर बहुत कम self respect होती है, so you tend to suffer in your personal life.
Yeah.
Okay. Mentally also, because even though my parents were amazing when I went through it, counseling koi nahi hui thi. So I didn't deal with it. So I kept getting into relationships which were not good for me.
Right.
And they were abusive relationships. So I went through not one but 3. Actually, technically, I had 3 marriages. The first one, I was completely abandoned. And I was stuck in Pakistan and my husband was there and he refused to come back.
Where was he?
He was in America.
Right.
So that marriage fell apart in literally 10 months. And so, I mean, I can't even call these marriages.
How old were you?
This was my first one. I was 25.
Okay.
And then after that, I got married again. And on the wedding day, I had the runaway groom, wali kahani. And that was also because, I don't know, wrong choice again, very humiliating and very traumatizing experience at that time for me. But that happened.
Kabhi pata chala that what happened?
No, I don't know. I still don't know. Yeah, I still don't know.
He just didn't turn up.
No, I think I got the feeling that it was because I was a very bold girl. I was a model. I was an actress. I was divorced already. So all these things, the family put pressure on him. And on the last day, on the wedding, actually we had a nikah, but we never had the wedding.
Right.
So I found out when I was having my hair and makeup done, and I just said I can't go through with it. But in retrospect, it was one of the best things that happened to me because I can't even imagine what my life would have been like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But then again, I got married again to Sheldon, who was Canadian, and again, it was a disaster. 5 years, I had 2 children, but not a good marriage again. And then I went to see a counselor or a shrink to figure out why am I making these kind of mistakes? I can't. I have 2 children now. I can't make this. Yeah. So he helped me see that it all went back to the child sexual abuse, what I went through at 6 years of age, because I was picking all these people that I thought I deserved these kind of people in my life,
Right.
And I had so I finally understood that this is not what I deserve.
Yeah.
And now I can break away from it. Finally.
And you did.
Yeah. I did.
And the best thing you got from your marriage was your kids.
Yeah. I think that was great. Yeah. I think I gave up everything for the children because I understood my ex-husband was very materialistic. I say it. I'm sorry, I can say it now. So I knew that
we can
if
say
he
it
didn't
now.
have to give me alimony and if he didn't have to give me child support, he would let the kids come to me. So I took
he
it.
fought for custody.
He did.
Oh.
Well, he signed the kids over to me. And then when I said I'm leaving to go back to Pakistan because Abu had passed away and Ammi was alone, then he took me to court. But the judge was a very good woman and she said, "Ke, how can you stop her? You're not paying a penny for the children, you're not paying a penny for her, and you can't stop her."
Yeah.
You know, so I was very lucky that way because I don't think I would have ever left my children.
No, and the marriage broke up because he was cheating.
Yes, that too. And it was also, I think, in retrospect, I try not to judge people anymore. So I think that he has a lot of things to deal with, which I still think he hasn't dealt with. So I think, once you deal with these things, then you become a much better person. You have a better understanding. There's always some kind of trauma that makes you whoever you are. So it's better. I mean, my life is good. So I'm fine.
So you lose your dad, you lose the husbands in your life, you lose your brother.
My brother, yeah, that was for me actually more traumatic than the divorce was losing half my family because my father was like a pillar. You know, he would work, he would do things. He was this dependable person like I am. You know, he would get things done, and suddenly there was no Abu, and then my brother, who was only 34 years old, right after my father died, he got cancer 2 months later and he died 7 months later. So I lost two very important people in my life in 1 year. And it really shook me.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way you can get out. Of course, still had to look after the children. So
and
I
your
think
mom lost her husband, her son, and her brother.
Her brother, yeah. So in 2 years,
So,
we basically
that's a lot
lost
of
3
tragedy.
members of our family. But the thing is that she was with me, so she was, she was okay, and I just kept working and just enjoying having the kids with me. You know, just getting on with it. Focus. Was very.
So I like the fact that you've not let go of your past. You've got bits of it that remind you.
You own it.
You
have
own
to
it.
own
Absolutely.
it. You know, you can't get away from your past.
You can't.
But you have to move on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've learned to move on.
And hold on to some pieces like the beautiful dining table.
Oh my God, this is not the dining table. We had a huge dining table, which I've just thrown into
chairs?
The Godam. And yeah, I saw this in Portugal. So we went to a fabulous hotel and every table had different chairs. So I collect all of this stuff because I do so many events. So these are from my events actually. So I just mixed and matched them up and put them together.
Yeah.
And then put the bar up and another painting of Salman Tour.
Wow.
So if you read a new article, he'll talk about bullying, being bullied in school.
Right.
So this is about bullying.
Right.
And उसकी सबसे best बात है वो हमेशा अपने आप को डाल देता है.
हाँ.
Painting के अंदर. So he's in this.
He's in all of his paintings.
Yeah. You want to go in here? You want to come here? Where do you want to go?
No, I see a very interesting shoe that I want you to talk about.
Oh yeah, the shoe. Okay.
So that's a new piece. I haven't seen that before.
So yeah. So this shoe is a beautiful story.
Yeah.
So the story behind this, Safdar is the artist or the sculptor. He's a very good artist. He's from Interior Sin. So basically, the story behind the shoe and his exhibition was terrorism. And when I asked him, what's the story? So he said, I love the shoe, but it looked like a clown. No, it was an army shoe. And he said, जब भी कोई धमाका होता है, जब भी कोई terrorist attack होता है, तो उसमें आपको जो तस्वीरें दिखाते हैं वो हमेशा किसी का जूता पड़ा होता है. हाँ, तो वो और आर्मी पे इतने अटैक्स हुए, आर्मी स्कूल पे इतने अटैक्स हुए, we lost so many children. तो वो shoe symbolized that loss and what we have gone through. And I think for me it's a very interesting piece. I think अभी वो थोड़ा सा फट गया है because ये renovation के वक्त इन्होंने आके उसके साथ
mishandled it a bit. A lot of I think disturbing and unsettling art pieces.
Yeah.
Should we head to the happy space?
Yeah.
Which is your closet.
Yes. Oh, first I want to show you something. Okay. So let me show you an interesting piece here. So of course this is another disturbing piece. I know you don't want to see, but
no, we opened our session with this, and I was kind of thinking why you would get this and why anybody would want this.
I was in Canada जब मैं बैठी हुई थी और मुझे art galleries भेजती रहती हैं चीजें. So I saw this and I loved it. तो मैंने उसको बुक कर लिया उसी वक्त.
ये आया कैसे कनाडा से यहाँ
ये
तक?
कनाडा में नहीं था, ये
अच्छा.
पाकिस्तान में था, मैं वहाँ थी.
अच्छा, ओके.
तो मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे मिला तो मैंने उसको कहा कि प्लीज बुक इट, बिकॉज द स्टोरी इज अगेन, हिज नेम इज बलोच द स्कल्प्टर, वो लंदन में रहते हैं हम. लेकिन अगेन बलोचीज यू नो अभी कितना फ्लड्स के साथ कितने सारे लोग मरे हैं और उनके साथ बहुत ज्यादा जुल्म हुआ है. एंड ऑब्वियसली द वाटर बोर्डिंग, again terrorism, waterboarding, because again there's a story, right? And I think it's awful to go through torture. So this is one of the ones from torture. And I can show you something happy. I mean, the donkey is very happy. The bubblegum donkey.
Now, Baba, I'm thinking you've got really weird men in your house, like this Nike.
Yeah.
Like,
so this is Ali Muhammad. Again, he's a contemporary
Contemporary?
artist, who likes to like mix Greek mythology and do stuff with them. And so he also takes people's faces. Like he made a painting of me. I have 6 paintings, by the way, that have been made of me. I'm very lucky. कि artist समझते हैं कि भाई I can be a muse. So he made me into Medusa. I got really angry with him. I said, "You made me into a monster," and he said,
Medusa was not a monster.
Exactly what he said. He said, "No, you know the children. She's tragic. La la la."
I've done the story. She was raped and then she rose
by the
gods.
Exactly. So he loves doing stuff like that. And I love him. That again.
So this is not the मेरे दिल में मर्द की कमी है तो ये
नहीं. There's Zeenat Aman there, and Zeenat Aman on Red Bull.
Oh yes.
So that's a happy painting because she's going to fly. Okay. She's had Red Bull.
Okay.
But she's also half woman, half Pegasus.
Yes.
Okay. That's not Pegasus. That's different. But he's also wearing Nike because he's working out.
It's weird, but it's
and
happy.
that's of course Salman Tour. I was very lucky.
Oh, that's Salman Tour.
Yeah, and he did that at Fashion Week for me.
Oh, nice.
So he called me over, and of course everyone thinks I'm a party girl. So he had this. उसने पहले drawings बनाए, cocktail glass in the hand. मैंने कहा बात सुनो, मैं काम करती हूँ. आके देखो मैं करती क्या हूँ. So he actually came to the Fashion Week and he sat with me. And he sat in the audience, listened to what people were saying. फिर वो मेरे technical podium पे मेरे साथ बैठ गया आके. So what you see in this painting is, as you can see, gossip. So you can see those little gossip bubbles. And then you see the shoes and the stilettos and the men and women. That's the catwalk right there.
We miss Fashion Week.
Yeah, I really miss Fashion Week.
Yeah.
But I miss good fashion. Let's not say Fashion Week, because it become like this.
Totally.
Yeah, but good fashion is what I miss.
And what about donkey?
The donkey, when my children were growing up, they would always say, "Mummy, you put all your money into paintings." उनके भी जो थोड़े पैसे जमा होते थे, वो भी मैंने paintings में डाल दिए. तो ऐसे तुम देखना एक दिन ये इतने ज़्यादा पैसे बन जाएंगे. वो मुझे कहते थे. So first thing my son asked me to get was this.
The donkey?
Yeah. So I had to get it.
Your son will have weird taste like you.
Not weird taste, but it's fun.
Eclectic, yeah.
It's so fun. So now I think art is also like, is not just about furniture. Because also my furniture is like art. If you notice, I like the suitcase thing that you were sitting on.
Yes.
Okay. That's an old suitcase.
Yeah.
But it's furniture. Those art deco things, you can't get these things anymore.
You can't.
So that's important. And then I'm friendly with all the artists, right?
Yes. So
Rashid, of course, Rana, my friend.
We'll go back to the shoe. But we'll talk about Fashion Week. Let's head up to some fashion.
Let's go up to fashion.
So Frieha, we're headed to
the closet, which is still not finished, the room, but slowly, slow and steady. Okay, don't judge. I'm not smoking anymore though.
You've given up, right? You've given up all bad habits.
3 साल पहले. It depends on what you call bad habits.
By the way, this smells like farts.
I know it does, right? Even my kids tell me, but I can't. It's so much better. I feel so much better because तुम्हें पता है वो 6-pack at 60 जो मैं करने वाली हूँ.
So this is like hangout space with kids?
This is where I actually spend. It's a bit messy because this is where I watch my TV.
It's a living space.
I watch my TV here, my Netflix. I work out here. So मेरी सारी machines यहाँ हैं. Or मेरा वो rope. I've got the machines. I've got my weights. It's very messy, I know.
No, it's not messy at all.
Yeah, but it's such a comfortable place. It's very colorful. I've got all these. This is from Egypt. These are from Turkey.
All these lamps.
Yeah, so I have a lot of different cushions and stuff like that. And then some stuff that I've...
I see this is a happier space. And and not so.
It's my happy space.
Huh.
But my children think it's too cluttered.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, this is another artist of ours, Moin Faruqi.
Huh.
So I liked it because
This is
mostly you have
from
you have
Pakistan. That's
Pakistan.
amazing.
Yeah, so you have I have a few paintings of his also. So I like his stuff, and I like this, and I like this Salman guy. This is a very interesting painting, but it's a little bit of a kinky painting, so let's not go there. This is my dad. Since we were talking about Abu,
Okay.
this is a sculpture I made of my dad.
Huh.
Took me a month
because you
made
studied
him-
art, right?
Yeah, it took me a month because I sat with him and like. But he wanted to be immortalized as well. Everybody wants to be immortalized.
Do you?
I think by doing all of this, I'm immortalized. I have 5 paintings. I'm in 6 books. I think I'm in 4 movies.
You're pretty much around.
4 movies, few music videos.
Yes.
So I think I'm
pretty
there.
much around forever.
Yeah. I can show you more stuff. So
Closet का है.
So ये closet पे भी आते हैं. फिर ये सारे मुझे art from different artists, Belinda, and then I have some. I can show you the first painting I bought if you're interested. And this is my family wall. So now you can have a look. So I love Souza. One of the first things I ever bought, Ali Imam se. And I paid like 15,000 rupees. I didn't realize how big he was going to be. मुझे तो पता भी नहीं था. He said ये ले लें आप. मैंने कहा ठीक है ये ले लेती हूँ. और फिर तसद्दुक्स जो मैंने कहा था मेरे पास 2,500 रुपए थे तो मैंने तसद्दुक्स खरीद लिए हैं. So some of that, and then of course this is my family wall where I have all the pictures of my family, mostly my family and my kids, and my dad.
Kids and
Old pictures of my mom. She was 14 here. This is my dad, who was the inspiration for Shan's look in Khamaj. So we went through all his pictures and copied his 50s style of dressing.
Who's that lady?
Where?
The one with the garlands.
That's my dadi.
That's your dadi?
That's my dadi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's my brother who passed away, Farhan.
How old was he?
He was 34. Here he's of course a baby. So, and this is my parents' nikah picture. So that's there too. Yeah. So good stuff.
Good stuff.
सही है तो फिर अब आपको मैं अपना वो क्लोजेट दिखाती हूँ
Continuation
और ये
of-
मेरा बिस्तर है जो कि बहुत मजे का बिस्तर है जो
David,
पूरे पाकिस्तान
ये
में
लेंगे।
किसी के पास नहीं है but I slept on this bed for like 15-16 years.
Oh, I thought it was a jhula turn.
No, it's
actually...
not. It's a bed.
Oh, wow.
And it has, I realized that old people are very kinky because they had hearts on the ceiling. Okay. And but you can't find this.
And mirrors on the ceiling.
Mirrors on the ceiling. Yeah, and hearts. But you know, उस ज़माने में लोग
where are
अलग-अलग
the
कमरों
hearts?
में रहते थे.
Oh, they are hearts.
They're hearts, yeah. So अब वो कमरे से बाहर आ गया क्योंकि अब बच्चों को ये वाला फर्नीचर नहीं चाहिए ना.
Kinkiness बाहर shift हो गई है.
Okay, so this was the second guest room.
Okay.
Which has now been turned into a closet room, my wardrobe.
It's a wardrobe wonderland.
Wonderland, which is still not finished because we have to get carpeting, we have to get a very cool light in here. But I have to show you, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't that excite you?
It does.
So now, finally, I've taken all the bags out of their.
I know where to come next time I need to borrow bags.
Yeah, so this is one. I mean, this is just the beginning.
Frieha, what's your favorite bag?
Favorite bag?
What's your favorite buy in the bag closet?
I don't know. That's so difficult. Okay, this obviously the Alexander McQueen, which I thrifted again. People say thrift nahi karna. But this I bought, I think, for $750 Canadian. But it was in a thrift shop.
Amazing.
A designer thrift shop. And so this is one of my favorites. But also my mother's bag, because my father used to buy stuff for her. I think that's how I got into. This is an old vintage, bag, party bag. And then of course this I bought in Monaco. This is an Hermes, and just beautiful. Like, just I love vintage. So because again, wo milti nahi, nayi cheezein mil jati hain. Then I have my boots, space, and then look at this.
Oh my God.
और ये अभी खत्म नहीं हो रही, मुझे एक और बनानी पड़ेगी. So like I try to be. I'm very organized person. I like to see
I
everything.
remember seeing you in
Yeah.
heels and you were running around Dubai.
Yeah.
Organizing, I think, the LSA that
Yeah,
happened in
yeah,
Dubai.
yeah.
And I was like, how do you do it? Because I had
Yeah.
just gotten to know you.
Yeah.
And you were like, life of a supermodel. I'm so
Yeah,
used
you
to it.
have to have good shoes.
Yeah.
You have to have good everything. I love beautiful things. मेरे लिए ना खूबसूरत चीजें और मेरे लिए unusual चीजें.
What are your most worn shoes here?
Oh.
Okay, most unusual shoes.
Most unusual तो बहुत. Oh, these. I think I've worn them once. These are Charlotte Olympias.
Nobody can walk in these.
I walked in.
No, I don't
I went to a ball in them. But of course, I was holding on to people. So this is the most, I mean, it's a piece of art.
Yes.
So for me, it wasn't about, and this, of course, is a beautiful shoe. This is again Zanotti. Zanotti is one of my favorites. Look at this. It's got film on it. It's Charlotte Olympia, and I love her, and I just love, it's a cinema strip. So I love that.
A lot of platforms happening.
Yeah, but look at this. This is another Charlotte Olympia. She does the most beautiful.
She does really beautiful shoes,
you know, so, and then of course Sophia Webster, she loves her butterflies.
Of course, you have the butterflies.
Yeah, and then these are nice dolces, beautiful. And then of course I have the Balenciaga and of course Blanix. And then I have the Alexander McQueen. And oh, I have to show you the one shoe that I have never worn, but I bought because it's a piece of history. No, it's history.
Oh.
And why is it history? Because this shoe, again, I thrifted it, is a YSL shoe, while Louboutin sued YSL for the red sole. So I bought these. They're size 6. They don't fit me.
They don't fit you?
मेरे बहू को चले जाएगा.
Why you're... what
because
size are
I'm
you?
a 6.5, 7.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's okay. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it because I wanted.
Yeah, because
piece of history.
You're a collector.
Yeah, I'm a collector.
You're a collector.
So yeah, so like everything is here.
Great, this is crazy.
And these are of course the bigger bags.
Okay.
To that you need to, more. Everyday bag. Because work, काम भी तो करना है ना.
Of course.
So these are those.
काम करेंगे तो ये खरीदेंगे ना. Do you ever give your clothes to people to wear, to celebrities?
Yeah,
or pieces, or...
I mean, this outfit was worn by Mehwish Hayat in the Lux Style Awards. This gown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do have to, because when sometimes मैं पहले तो बहुत करती थी क्योंकि मैं I used to style stuff, shoots वगैरह. So I would take my stuff because I had so many hats. अभी तो hats नहीं आई. वो मैं ऊपर लगाऊंगी. And so this is me, but you can see how organized things are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I like to be organized.
In all your work, like you're so busy all the time, you still have time. You started a podcast.
Yeah. So which I'll show you now.
So let's go to
let's go to the
studio.
There's a beautiful chair. See, again, I love these kind of things.
Sit in it. It looks very uncomfortable.
It's an art piece. It's not uncomfortable at all. It's an art piece.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so fun. After fun things, get up in the morning and look at everything, it's good.
Frieha, a lot of people think that as you age, you stop having fun.
Oh, you never stop having fun. But you have to look after the health. So that is why my number one goal is health. Okay? Health is the number one goal. It's not losing weight. My trainer came, he said, what do you want? I said, I want to be strong.
Yeah.
I don't want कि मेरे घुटने दुखने शुरू हो जाएं because Ammi at 60 was having operation on knees. I don't want that. I want to be able to have energy.
Yeah.
I want to be healthy. I want to eat healthy. So I think my kids are helping me through that, and I'm like doing this. So this room basically was an entertainment room. So we had the bar and we had the home theater. So this is a whole home theater. Okay? And then of course we did after Barish, it was destroyed. So what we did was we built the soundproofing in the room, so we would have better soundproofing. So ये सब मेरे बेटे ने कराई है. But I can still use the home theater because it's still there, the screen.
Right.
But then Turhan turned this into, so it's serving two purposes. He's having his music studio.
Okay.
Okay. And I am doing my podcast, which is FY,
right,
which is the podcast over there. So that's basically this room. So this is the the goal that I had.
So when does your podcast go live?
Actually, next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. But I'm
on
very,
YouTube?
It's going to be on YouTube. It's I'm a little critical of it. For me, you know, like you said, कि इतनी सारे problems, इतनी सारी चीजें. But so there's one way of taking it out is to discuss things and talk about things.
Of course.
So it's going to have a mix of people.
Okay.
You know, from celebrities and talking, but mostly talking about things they never talk about their lives. Because there's so many, I know so many things about so many people.
Yeah.
But they're comfortable with me.
Yeah.
Just like they're comfortable with you.
Yeah.
But I'm not interested in you know, I know you do your own thing. So I want to talk about inspiration, like you said, but also, you know, things they've gone through and the changes they've gone through, and maybe they want to talk about something. And obviously activists, writers, entrepreneurs.
But more purposeful.
Yes.
More purposeful. That's the idea behind this show as well, that it's not just about Frieha Altaf, the glam girl, or the supermodel, or somebody who's, you know, that is an important part of your life.
Right.
But it's also, where is it coming from?
Right.
And how do you inspire other women with that information?
Right.
Because so many of us are stuck in spaces that we don't know how to get out of.
Yeah.
And you know, whether it's financial or emotional or intellectual.
और ये नहीं है आमना कि आप फील नहीं करते कभी, you know, आप कभी डिप्रेस नहीं होते, या आप कभी तो मैं इतनी ओवरवेल्म हो जाती हूँ because there's so much जिम्मेदारी, and it's too much sometimes, you know. But I want to be free, I want to run away, but you just have to just never give up, and you just have to keep going, because if one day is bad, the next day, and even 24 hours, जैसे मैं तुम्हें कह रही थी कि मुझे पता है कि तुम्हारे आने से मैं खुश हो जाऊंगी, और इसके बाद मैं जाऊंगी अपनी दोस्त के साथ बैठूंगी, we'll have a good evening, so the bad day will go into a good day. ये बहुत जरूरी है याद रखना कि हम लोगों का दिन 24 घंटे होते हैं, सुबह खराब हुई तो शाम अच्छी हो जाएगी.
And how difficult is it to be a successful woman in Pakistan? I mean, frankly speaking, सब सोचते होंगे कि oh यार, and you've heard this about yourself कि oh Frieha तो terrible thing to say, but लड़कियां supply करती है.
I know, so this is
यहाँ से politicians को model supply करती है, वहाँ पैसा.
और मैं किसी politician को जानती भी नहीं हूँ, शुक्र खुदा का, मैंने I stay away from politics. So I think ये एक बहुत common चीज है कि bringing people down, and not understanding कि भाई this is a job. Even when, say, I was a model, right? तो लोग समझते थे, I mean, I came from a good family, और लोगों को नहीं समझ आती थी कि यार ये बस ये घर से क्यों निकली है, और ये क्यों कर रही है, अगर इसकी कर रही है तो ये ऐसी होगी. वो एक माइंडसेट और स्टेरियोटाइप जो उनके दिमाग में है ना, वो निकलता नहीं है. एंड दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड कि हम मेरे से ज्यादा तो खतरनाक इंसान नहीं है व्हेन इट कम्स टू अब्यूजिंग विमेन एंड एनी काइंड ऑफ चाइल्ड अब्यूज. इस तरह की चीज तो मैं खड़े खड़े मैं उड़ा देती हूं.
Early in your career you've been through it.
Yeah,
attempts तो हुई हैं, of course. Beautiful girl, I mean, कौन नहीं करता.
एक तो खैर ऐसी मैं डरा देती थी लोगों को, दूर स्नॉब कहते थे, इतनी बदतमीज है, इतनी स्नॉब है, जानबूझ के, बिकॉज आप किसी को हेलो भी नहीं कह सकते थे. अभी मैं वो मटीरा का इंटरव्यू पढ़ रही थी, क्योंकि वो कहीं और से आई थी, तो उसको तो पता ही नहीं था ना कि किसी को वो कहेंगे ना हंसी तो फंसी,
जानू का है तो लोगों का ये तो बस अब
हंसी तो फंसी वर्ड है ना, तो वो ये समझते कि आप किसी से आप बात भी नहीं कर सकते थे. तो जब लोग मुझसे बात करते थे, when they got to know me, आप तो ऐसी नहीं, बिकॉज आपको एक बनाना पड़ता था, एक persona कि भाई stay away. You know, I am no nonsense person. I'm here to work. So you have to do that. You know, ये करना पड़ता. PTV पे मुझे उस वक्त कहते थे PTV पे काम नहीं कर, and it was such a nice माहौल. You know, I worked with Saira, Moin Akhtar, जो Amnar Maqsood and that.
You did Rosie.
Yeah, तो 1986, 87 की बात मैं कर रही हूँ. I mean, 20, how many years ago was that?
Years ago,
So अब उस ज़माने में 37 years ago. But it was a good mahal. There was no gand. I think now there's more gand. You know, and I think अब वो होता है कि अब छुपती नहीं है चीजें. अच्छी बात है. मैं कहती हूँ सोशल मीडिया पे चीजें आए, लोगों को पता चले, कोई ना कोई बोले, क्योंकि जब तक आप बोलोगे नहीं, हिम्मत करो, be brave, be courageous, because तुम्हारी जैसी 10 औरतें हैं या 10 मर्द हैं, किसी ना किसी के साथ कुछ नाइंसाफी हो रही है, you have to speak up. Speak up. क्लाइंट अगर आपको बुली कर रहा है या आपको कोई कोई तंग कर रहा है, बताएंगे, शोर मचाओ.
No, and also you're 50% of the world's population. be meaningful. There needs to be some purpose to your existence.
I agree.
And even if that's homemaking,
baking
at
karo.
least, yeah, be your own person, be happy with who you are.
Exactly. Homemaking also is a very important job.
Yeah.
You know, अभी जब मुहर्रम की छुट्टियों में सारे बर्तन धोने पड़े, झाड़ू पता चल जाता है आपको इज्जत होती है उस इंसान की जो काम कर रहा है,
बिल्कुल. और वो अगर आपकी अपनी choice है and this is what you want to do, by all means do it.
Yeah.
But if you want to pursue another dream or you have something else that you want to do in life, make that effort to go after it.
Make an effort, just make it happen. You can. You just set your goal. ऐसे मैंने करना है. इसी तरह होगा. लगा लो अपनी दीवार पे जैसे मैंने लगाए हुए goals. बहुत जरूरी हैं. Okay? बच्चों के साथ भी करो. सबके साथ करो.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Frieha, was great chatting with you.
Great chatting with you.
I know your trainer is on his way.
वो तो on the dot. अभी तक नहीं आया वैसे वो.
What is going to be part of your training?
So we do weights for strength. I do a lot of squats, planks. We do a lot of core. And then he tells me कि अब आपने 40 मिनट सिर्फ चलना है.
Oh
so
God.
Treadmill. Yeah. So I think I'll do that for the next 2 hours now. Yeah. That's mine. I'm so excited. So Amna.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I just have to say as a last note, मैं फिर से बोलना चाहती हूँ सब ख़वातीन को और मर्द को कि प्लीज़ डू नॉट गिव अप योर ड्रीम्स, फॉलो योर ड्रीम, मगर मेहनत करो. बिकॉज फिर गोल बनाओ और गोल लगाओ अपनी शक्ल के सामने कहीं, ताकि रोज़ पढ़ो कि मुझे अज़रबैजान जाना है, मुझे सॉकर खेलनी है, मुझे छोटे गोल्स. अम्मी को खुश करना है, अम्मी को उम्रा कराना है, ये भी चीज़ें होती है ना, इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें. सो डू दीज थिंग्स एंड यू विल फाइंड दैट यू विल डू इट. ये बहुत जरूरी है.
And women usually find their confidence in their 30s.
Yeah, I think देखो 20s में mistakes होती हैं, 30s में जाके आपको समझ आनी चाहिए mistakes हो गई, mistakes उनको सही कर रहे हो.
40s में confidence आता है.
40s में तो बहुत ही अच्छा. अम्मी, hi, कैसी हैं आप?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम आंटी.
अम्मी की भी. हाँ.
ये देखो ना swelling.
हाँ.
उतर गई है. ये इस ब्लॉग में है.
So this is my mother.
ये
I'm very proud of the fact कि अम्मी मेरे साथ पिछले कोई 23 साल हो गए.
23 years.
23 years.
40 years with husband because I am 80 years.
Yes.
80 years की बर्थडे पर मैंने कहा ये बताओ ये बेइज्जत करने के लिए कर रही है या मशहूर करने के लिए कि मेरी अम्मी 80 years.
अम्मी आपको पता है कि मैं हर बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट
करती.
आपको अपनी जिंदगी को सेलिब्रेट करना चाहिए.
छोटी नश्मियाँ भी
सेलिब्रेट योर लाइफ. ये बड़ी जरूरी चीज है कि आप अपनी जिंदगी को सेलिब्रेट करें, क्योंकि सबको जिंदगी नहीं मिलती. लाइक कम ऑन, ऑफ कोर्स.
तुम कहीं जा रही हो?
नहीं, अभी वो ट्रेनर आ रहा है मेरा.
अच्छा.
ओके, चले. ओके.
इनकी इंट्रोडक्शन
नहीं, आमना है. आप इतनी मरतबा मिल चुकी हैं, आप भूल जाते.
पता क्या हुआ, मैं थोड़ा भूलना थोड़ा अभी ठीक हो
बीमार
थी ना,
कोई बात नहीं.
तो पता 2 चीजें भूलती हूँ, एक अपना घर, एक जो अपने पुराने लोग, और ये भूल जाती सम टाइम.
ओके, चले आप जाएं. ओके मामा, सी यू.
Frieha, thank you for so much time. And
it was lovely by the way. मेरा घर कभी मैंने किसी को नहीं दिखाया इस तरह.
I know. I'm so honored, and it's been delightful, and I always wondered about so many pieces, and I feel so inspired because again the purpose is to inspire people, to change perceptions. You know, let's not judge people.
बिल्कुल.
And let's not pull other women down, other human beings down.
बिल्कुल नहीं. And I think I used to be like that. I am not like that anymore.
I think we all were at a certain time in our lives, but we need to grow out of it. And there comes a time when you celebrate happiness and you celebrate your achievements.
और नहीं, ये भी चीज़ है ना, important चीज़ कि why if you're single you think that's the end of your life. नहीं, you should celebrate whatever you are.
Celebrate everything.
Whatever you are. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So that's something I really believe.
Yeah. Thank you, Frieha.
Thanks
a lot. Thank you.
Mwah. Okay.